In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing Star Wars, or Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. This movie was written and directed by George Lucas, and it stars Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, Anthony Daniels, and the voice of James Earl Jones as Darth Vader, and Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, I do want to say, we're all young when we see this movie because it's such a pop culture phenomenon that it came out May 25th, 1977, and on May 25th, 2022, it is the 45th anniversary of this movie. Now I'm going to go into the details of what I liked about this movie and what I didn't like. What I loved about it is the story. This young Luke Skywalker, we don't know who he is as of yet. He's just a young kid who has this force in him. And Obi-Wan Kenobi finds him. Obi-Wan Kenobi is this old aging Jedi master. And we understand the aspect of what his story is. And we get introduced to Han Solo, Princess Leia. Everything about this movie is so good. Chewbacca, C-3PO, R2-D2. When you mention these names to people out on the street, you automatically know who they are and who they're talking about. For the time in 1977, this was a gamble for George Lucas, and a gamble that paid off, and he bet everything into it. Since its release in 1977 and then on, this film has been re-released over and over again for the 20th anniversary, for the 30th anniversary, 35th anniversary, 25th anniversary. It's been done over and over again, but with certain special edition cuts. Re-released in theaters, re-released on DVD with extras and stuff. It's a cash grab in a way. I do want to say it is a cash grab, but people will go see it because it's that much of a story that people grew up with. Parents take their kids, grandparents take their grandkids to see this because they grew. This movie is great from start to finish. The story aspect is great. The action is great. Whenever it's on, you have to watch it because it's just so good. You grew up with these characters. You became these characters. You're part of this universe. Now, when we first see Darth Vader come on screen, he is a hulking power of a presence in this film, or this entire saga. Just knowing him that he's this Sith Lord, and just force chokes people out of nowhere. And the idea that when he walks into a room, people are afraid of him, that gets things going. The directing and the writing that George Lucas did was great. He hasn't written... When George Lucas wrote and directed this, it was probably the best thing he's ever done, since American Graffiti, which came out in 1973. After he wrote and directed Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, it wasn't until 2005 where he wrote and directed another good Star Wars movie, in my opinion, which was Revenge of the Sith. Now, I know he did Episode 1 and 2, he wrote and directed that, but I'm saying where he slowly directed it and he only wrote the screenplay and wrote the story for it. He did this, and then later on it was Revenge of the Sith. I feel like those two, if he just writes, it's fantastic of movies. Star Wars started a trend and a phenomenon that has yet to be seen and has yet to be unmatched, because of what it does and what it's done for pop culture is fantastic. The CGI was great. There was not much CGI, but that opening shot and scene, you couldn't imagine what was happening. It's just crazy. And the ending was great. The close-up scenes, fantastic. Everyone fighting a war was really good and really fun. This movie is very underrated. People say it's overrated, but it's not. No one says Star Wars is overrated, because if you say it's overrated, something's wrong with you. For me, Star Wars, or Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, gets 5 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Star Wars, or Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? I don't even have to say it or even ask if you liked it or didn't like it. You have to like this movie. You must like this movie. If you didn't like this movie, or you think it's overrated, please tell me in the comment section below why you think so, what rating you would give it, what could have been done differently, and would this movie have been done and made if George Lucas wasn't involved in it? Let me know in the comment section below about the questions I just asked, and I'll see you guys in the next review video. And be sure you tune into my next Star Wars movie review of Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, right here.